Hi, hello, and welcome on back. My name is Lovejoy17, and finally, you can see my hands when they do hand gestures. Yeah! Alright, so what are we doing today? This is obviously the real world. This is not Minecraft. What is going on? Well, what we're going to be doing today is Minecraft to Livecraft. That's right. We're going to be turning a Minecraft build into the real world using this cardboard and this scalpel and then this glue and I believe not the camera and also a pencil. Why not? Alright, so this is building that we're going to be building up. It is of course our swamp house from the Swamp Village from the Amazing Paper Season 2. I said from a lot there. But yeah, so we're going to be building this up. This is one of the buildings I'm sort of most proud of in my Minecraft career. Oh look, there's my villager. You can see him. He's in the bottom of the screen. I just pointed at it. I'm still not used to that, not having my hands on display in this video. Anyway, yeah, this is one of the buildings I'm most proud of. I just think it's really cool. It's got a lot of character. We're going to be building it up. So that's why I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of a roundabout tour of it using the replay mod. I will be using that again in the future, don't worry. It's going to be hopefully a big thing. But the section that we're going to be starting off with, I thought I'll start it off easy and simple, which will be starting off with this little section on the side here. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so first off, we need to actually get a usable thing, because this, well, you'll have seen the building. I've just shown you it in real life. It's the swamp building, the swamp house. I can't really use this as it is. So if I suppose I could just like, no, that did nothing. Let's just use the bits I cut out previously. So I've cut out a varying set of shapes. So we've got such as like these bits, all this, and I've got a buttload of teeny weeny bits, just like this, that I'm going to be using as well. Obviously not in major structure, but just chucking it in as detail here and there. And by loads, I mean I've got a fair bit, yeah. Let's get started. First off, I did some experimenting off camera to see what would be best. PVA even, or just super glue. Turns out super glue, rubbish at sticking cardboard together, so chuck that out the window. Smashing glass sounds. Yeah, I didn't actually chuck it. That would be really stupid as I live in a rented accommodation. And I want my deposit. Anyway, so what we're going to start off, with the corner pieces. I've already taken it off. So we're just going to take some PVA, get the corner, and then we're just going to go, whoop. Let's just gently run it down the edge there. In a terribly unstraight line. Oh boy, that was awful. And where did my piece of cardboard go? And then we just get a tiny bit like this. And then we're just going to stick that on very carefully. Yeah, just like that. And I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes just to make sure it dries nice and straight. Although, having said that, oh, never mind. I was just about to say, having said that, it's dried already, or it's staying still. But then my fat fingers got in the way, and I destroyed it. So let's just carefully wipe off. No, did it again. Attempt number 3. And then you know what? Let's just leave it. We'll leave it like that. I realised after reviewing that clip. You couldn't really see anything because of the angle. But basically, we made this thing. That was it. That's all we did in that clip. So, yeah. Alright, next up, we just got to add this bit onto this side. So it's just going to look like that, but I'm going to stick it together. So let's get that stuck together. Best way to do this, would it be to go in this way, or to go this way, or do I just panic, freak out, and do whatever I want? Let's go with option C! Ah! Oh boy. Whew. Right. Oh, why didn't I wait for that to fully dry? Oh no! Panicking and freaking out is really happening. Let's just doink. Stick that together. Alright, that'll go like that. Now I am actually going to have to just stand here for a bit. How do I turn the camera off? Uh-oh. I need things to prop it. Not each other. No. Ooh. No. Don't do this to me. No. No. Come on. Okay, you go like that, and then I need you to stay still, so we'll prop you like that. Yes! Excellent! It's times like these I wish I had a clamp. It's times like these I wish I had a clamp. Just while we're waiting for that bit to dry, this should be sort of roughly what it looks like in paper. Well, I made it in paper first, so I had a rough size idea and dimension wise. And this should be roughly what it looks like. So you've got, it's just the building off the side, as I've shown you earlier in game. So you've got the roofs. This will be, I believe these are actually oak blocks. This is stone. This is like the big chimney thing. Stone on this side as well. And then here we've got the trapdoors. So with those trapdoors, I've actually dropped the paper everywhere. Ooh, pardon my reach. I've actually sort of made kind of fake trapdoors. So obviously this would be the equivalent of just one giant trapdoor. So the Minecraft trapdoor, you've got like the blocks, the planks of wood kind of going across on the spruce trapdoor, and then you've got like the metal bits going down. So I thought I'll just make it, but big. Yeah. I say we bite the bullet and try and give it more stability. Who's with me? Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to add on the top bit now. So let's just go up here again, nice and messily, because I can't do anything neat. Oh boy, that is just dreadful. Well, there we go. That's sort of nice and horribly done. So we're just going to stick that on top. Why am I doing this left-handed? I'm not a lefty. Oh, there we go. Right, we'll switch to the right hand. That knows what it's doing. Ah! Oh, lordy. Ooh. I was hoping this would give it more stability. Oh no, it's had the opposite effect. So that goes in there. And now we wait. So, how is everyone? Enjoying the terrible gluing so far? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let me do it again. I'll assemble it. So I started making the second one whilst I was waiting for this one to dry, and it was going really well. I got the top bit stuck down, I got the side bit stuck down, and then I tried to stick this thing on, and I lost my mind. Oh my goodness, it just decided to just go, nope, and just collapsed on everything. And oh my goodness, Minecraft is so much easier to build in. Who would have thunk it? That using just little cubes is just easier to build with. I really thought, yeah, I'll get this done, and then I'll be able to go, yep, this one and this one are both done. Oh, and I've broken it again. Oh, come on. Come on. What are you doing, Lovejoy? What are you doing? Don't you fall apart now. Oh, I thought the other one was falling apart. Oh, why didn't I just stick to video games? Oh, I was really excited about this video. Oh, stick with me, guys. I got this. I've got this. Oh, boy. And we're back. It's been a couple of days. The camera died. So it is what it is. I think, I'm not sure what to do next. So I've got this. And as you can see, I've got a pile of wonderful, wonderful cardboard. Now, this is to be used as sort of like cobblestone to like placed along here like so. And just like, so it's kind of in a varying different, just obviously better than just dumping it on like that. But I'm not sure what's going to be best to do first. That, or gluing the sort of the wooden panels in to this bit. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to panic and freak out and then just go on the fly. So let's see what happens. Okay, I've decided I'm going to stick these bits onto these bits. So let's get to do it. Where's the glue? There's the glue. Right. So what we'll do is we will just carefully glue down this side here. Hopefully not getting too much overspill. Right, will we? Will we? Will it? There we go, nailed it. Then there's one flat side and one not so flat side. I'm gonna say that's the flat side, so I need this one. And then just very carefully flunk it on down. Now it's going to be a case of I need to just hold this in place. So bear with me. Okay, so I decided to go for this one because then I thought, obviously, I'll need to know how far. Let me just point with this. This section will come out. You know, this bit here. How far this will actually encroach onto the. Whoops. There we go, easy fix. How far that will actually encroach onto the stone so that I know, you know, how much space I actually have to work with to put these cobblestones. It's not going to be me covering the whole thing. It's sort of, we'll get a few squares. We'll get like a square here, then maybe like this, and then like that. It'll be kind of like brickwork, but kind of patchwork. So kind of, I don't know how well this is picking up on the camera. Oh yeah, perfectly well. So this section here, so it was just like obviously but a bit better than that, and then we'll put it on, and then we'll see how that turns out. So whilst that glues together, I'm gonna have a mug cake. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Well, I managed to get it to stand up. I mean, it doesn't fully hold its shape just yet, although that's actually doing very well. Still needs a little bit longer. I'm lining it up with the little squares I've got on here. So I don't know it's at a right angle, because squares have right angles. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll just let that dry. I may have just knocked the chair that the camera is standing on. So I'll get back to my mug cake, and by mug cake, I of course mean a bowl cake, because this guy don't do small portions. Oh yeah! Okay, so first off, let's just apologise for the many different camera angles and the different distances that the camera is actually from the thing. I'm really trying to figure out what the best camera angle is. So let me know. Is this a yay or a nay? Wah wah or ka-ching ka-ching? So let's test it. All right. Nailed it. Boom. Boom. Let's not move it around too much in case I destroy it. So let's just put that there. And yeah, we'll just start putting some kind of cobblestones up here. So I'll get a few of those done, and then let's see how it's going. Where's the button? And let me tell you, doing this with what I like to call giant monster hands is very difficult, because these are very teeny weeny little bits, and well, these are sausage fingers. These are not chipolatas. No. These are full-on Cumberlands, these bad boys. I am struggling with this at times, because it's like, oh, there's that go in there, and it's like, yeah, that fits, and then I'm like, oh no, I've dropped it, or oh no, it's stuck to my fingers, and then I'm like, right, now I'm dealing with all of this all over the place, and it's just like, what do I do? And then it's a case of, do I put the glue on there first? Or do I put the glue on here first? And then now I have this tiny thing that I want to get in this gap. So let's just, let's cheat. Let's just use this little bladey thing. Just squeeze it in there. The eagle-eyed viewers of you will see that I broke the tip of the blade. I don't know if that will focus, but If it won't, believe me, there used to be a point, and where there was a point, there is no more. But that made it a lot easier to cut cardboard, weirdly. Don't know why. But, yeah, so let's just... This is it in, like, brief. So as you can see, they're kind of just cobbled together, like cobblestone. And this will just kind of go up. I'll kind of thin it out as we go up. And, yeah, let's pop back in just a little while. Okay, so finished this side. Let's just point out just this side. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, well, cobblestones are usually kind of rounded, but let's remember, this is building from inspiration from Minecraft. That is a very cube game. Like a very cubic game. That's proper English, not very cube. A very cubic game. So I think it kind of makes sense for them to be squares. But I am sort of eating through my tasty little cardboard squares. No, I'm not talking about shreddies. No. These were not knitted by nanas. These were cut up by my own hand. Usually, they came from when I was cutting up the tiles. Now, this is something I did off camera because I knew it was going to take me forever. But this is the roof. This is how I actually imagined the roof looking when I built the actual thing in Minecraft. Very textured and very hard to make because there's like hundreds of these little things just all stuck on, a bit of glue, and then it all kind of just went and curved upwards. So I then had to bend it back into a flat shape afterwards. But looks cool though, doesn't it? You know, that is a cool effect. So these are sort of all like the offcuts. But it's looking like I may have to start cutting up this just to make the amount of stone that's necessary for not just this thing, because let's face it, I've got 1, 2, 3. Also, this side is just going to be just awful. There's just so much of it. It's like, how am I going to cover that? It's going to take me forever. This might be something I just start gluing together when I'm just, I don't know, I had my dinner, and I just go, you know what, let's just stick some cardboard together. But I've got to do that. This needs some cobblestone. This needs some cobblestone. And of course the other side needs some cobblestone. So, yeah, this is going to take me a lot longer. And it's also... I don't know why I decided to do this project, or why I made it at such a large scale. Like, why? My hand is huge, and like this is like the same size. Why did I do this? There's like a central thing that will stick out like here, and then there's the bit at the back over there, the bit that I turned into like a little dock area, and then we've got the other levels on top. Why have I done this to myself? I've just created myself, like, this is not going to be a very frequent series, because as you can see, this is like the most work I'm going to have to do. So maybe this could be a sort of, we do this at the end of a season and then we just build it, or maybe it's just something I do when I have time to build it, and it'll just progress. But you know, let me know in the comment section if you like this style. Also, if the camera angle's weird, or if my hands are just weird. Now that you can finally see my hands that I do all the gestures with, do you love it or do you hate it? Like, this is what it's all. This is where the magic happens. Ooh, I've gone off on another tangent there. But yeah, let me know what you think, and hit the like button as well if you're liking it, and don't forget to subscribe. So, cha-ching! I should have made a subscribe button and just be like, hit it. Oh, bear with me. I'll do that now. What does the subscribe button look like? I know it's red. And that maybe I'll just have that pop up on the screen. Yeah, I'll do that in post. Remember, future Lovejoy editing. Remember to just put that in. The thing just there. That'll be perfect. Yeah. Wait, where's the button? There it is. Okay, so I've been hard at work. I've done this bit, the front face. I've done the top. Ooh, pardon me. I haven't done this side yet because if memory serves me correct, there is a window here. So, the question is, will I cut it out or will I stick it on? I'm yet to decide, but I think that's why I've got this tiny square, because I think there's like an andesite block underneath it in the game, so it'll be something like that, then a window, and then I think another block on top. But I haven't figured that one out yet. Or do I put that in the middle and then surround it by things, or should I cut out a square, and then put another square behind it so I've got a bit of depth? Ooh, I might do that one. That's the one I'm going to do. Right, I've now got to draw this. I've now got to cut this square out. So I should have really done that first. But to give myself a little bit more stability, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick on the first roof section. That is looking cool together. Ooh, it's finally actually looking like. Well, it's starting to kind of look like something. Ooh, all right, this is exciting. The first look of something coming together. So let's get that stuck together and hopefully glued up. Okay, so that is starting to look really cool with that roof on there and with the stone as well. It's really starting to come together. I've added on this one as well so that I can actually stand it up nice and easily. It's actually quite solid and it's like, feels good. I've cut the hole out for the window, which means I've got another one of these. So I can put one underneath and one on top. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that and that and then have these dotted about around it so it's all built into it. Much like this one, I've gone a bit more sparse on the top because I feel it's I don't know, it feels like I should because it's like a finishing piece, but I still want it to look like stone, like this bit. I did some messing around with this bit that would go here in between, and I'm thinking like where I want it to be a sort of modular build where we can have multiple different areas of it and you kind of just, so it's easy for transport and storage and everything. I think I might just get rid of this bit now. There you go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll just build the chimney on its own so that can be added and just slot in perfectly so that it's the perfect size for our scale, because that one wasn't really fitting together and then it kind of, I tried to adjust it and then I adjusted it too much and then there's a gap and I thought, you know what, let's just say that was planned and we'll just change the plan. So I think that's going to look better and work better for what I'm planning. So as you can see, it is fairly sizable, as I've still got a whole other section there. But what I think I'm going to do is, for now, I'm just going to start building up the rest of this off camera, so that otherwise it's going to take me. I feel like this is going to take me forever to get it to look really nice and how I want it to look. So what I'll do, I'll finish this off, all the gluing and everything, and I'll come back to you in, well, lickety-split, just like. Okay, so I've finished adding on all of the stone, sort of cobblestone bits, the squares onto the edge. I think it's starting to look really cool. I've got it on all the tops as well. We've got our nice roof. Yeah, I think it's really coming together. So now, what I want to do is I'm going to water down some PVA and then get some tissue paper and kind of just stick it over the top of here and on the stone, but not on top of this, because I think that might take away some of the great little detail work that I've done on it, and I think that looks really cool as it is, but I think this would just give it a little bit of texture on the stone and on these bits I can kind of scratch into a bit more, and then that's it done. So let's get to it. Yeah, so I got this far. I did this bit, and this bit, and then I ran out of watered down PVA. So I've got to make some more of that, but I think it's starting to come together. It's starting to look really cool. I tried it on this section, but then it was giving it a sort of stone effect, and that's not what I want on this section. So I think I'm going to leave it off of everywhere would be wood, and I'm just going to put it on the stone sections, and I think that's going to look really cool. This is going to be a fun one, seeing as this is my brush. So yeah, not sure how I'm going to tackle that yet, but I'll get to that when I get to it. So back to it, I suppose. It's done. I have done it. Yes, it's a bit rough and ready in places, but that's just how I like it. I think it's looking really cool. We've got our big walls done, the little pillar in the middle, and then this one done as well. I think it's going to look really good when we paint it up, but as I've said before, I'm not going to be doing that until after we've built the whole thing, because I don't want the... at least I hope I've said that before, otherwise I'm going to sound crazy now. Oh well. Yeah, I don't want the paints to look really different for, like, if all the grey is just, like, dark, and then I've mixed it up differently in another one, and then it's all just light. I don't want that to happen, because that would just look a bit pants. So, here we go. That's it. That's the part 1 of Minecraft to Livecraft finished. So if you'd liked it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that bell to stay notified. I will see you all in the next episode if I don't, knock the camera again. Sorry, guys.